Well, 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 Habs fans. Guess who's coming back to the Bell Center tonight? Hey, 1 week into the season, guess who's coming back? Hey, quickly turned into one of the most criticized, most hated Montreal Canadiens in recent history. Like, sure, I'm sure Jeff still has a couple of fans, but for the most part, people are not happy with the whole circus that Jeff Petry put on last year in his last season with the club and leaving. And even, what was it, a couple weeks ago in training camp, he took a dig at the Montreal Canadiens. This guy, man, like, I loved him in the cup run and the years leading up to that. I thought he was a great Hab and he was the best defenseman on the team at a lot of points. But man, did he go out swinging, and it was just like manque de classe. Tony Marinero said it on BPM Sport, like no class from Jeff Petry and a lot of stuff here. I'm disappointed in how he handled it. And hey, all the boos that he's going to get, because don't get it twisted, he's going to get a ton of boos tonight. That is warranted for him. It's deserved. Like, sometimes guys, like Austin Matthews last week at the Bell Center, like that one, when Habs fans were booing him every time he touched the puck, I was like, why, man? Because he's good? That's why you're booing him? Like, why are you booing Austin Matthews? But Jeff Petry, rain it. I'm going to be booing my TV so he can hear it. But this one makes sense to me. Everything he said in last year about wanting to be traded and blaming the coaches, telling everybody else had a bad game except for him, and he was playing terrible too. And it was so clear that he wanted out of Montreal, and there was stories about his wife at Costco and not wanting to speak French, stuff like that. So just a whole debacle, a whole circus for Jeff Petry. And I'm so glad that he's not a Hab anymore. He's coming back in Pittsburgh colors. I always love when Sid the 32-year-old, 33 or whatever he is now, when he makes an appearance in Montreal, it's always special. I don't know why, but seeing Sidney Crosby in the Bell Center always just puts a smile on my face. I love it. Petry's going to be playing on right now the de facto second pairing with Marcus Pettersson there. And I'm expecting him to have a pretty big game. And yes, he's going to get booed like crazy, but I'm expecting him to play well. I'm expecting him to have a bit of fire under him for the city he used to play for. They wanted out so bad. I don't know, why would you want out so bad of the greatest market in hockey as far as rich history? I mean, I guess the fans can be on you sometimes. He probably had his reasons, but I think he's going to come out really willing to play, kind of like Ben Sherratt last year with Florida after he got traded. Although he wasn't mad at the organization, but still, when you play against your former team and your former team is the Montreal Canadiens, you come to play. So that's going to be really interesting to see from Jeff Petry. I wonder what the Habs players are going to do to him, because I feel like some of them would have taken exception, especially to his comments a few weeks ago, taking a dig at the Habs. I feel like guys like Gallagher, for example, that would hurt their pride, and their prideful guys might go for Petry a little bit. We'll see what happens in that area. I wouldn't be surprised if Petry played a little bit on the line in terms of dirtiness too, so we'll see what happens there. I'm just excited for this one. And again, in its own right, every time Sidney Crosby comes to the Bell Center, it's special. But now having that Petry angle too, this is going to be a juicy game. And I know the Habs right now are embracing the Bedard tank, but I want to see a win here tonight. I want to see a good, hard-fought game from the Montreal Canadiens and a win against a good Pittsburgh team. Is that too much to ask for? I mean, the games against Detroit and Washington, I was not a big fan of how the Montreal Canadiens played. Yes, there were some exceptions, but man, did they look like a bottom-tier, basement-dwelling team in those two games. I want to see more from them tonight. I want Caufield to score again. I want Suzuki to play well, Monahan, Doc, and of course, juraj Slafkovsky. That is a huge one for me. I want him to really kick it up a notch tonight. Let's see what he's got against Sidney Crosby. Is there a better test? He's probably going to be in awe when he sees him first time, but hey, let's see what he's got tonight. I want to tell you guys about that. This is going to be fun to watch. Let's see it. Goodbye. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace out.